Hey there, gravel family. It is here, the season finale in Bentonia this weekend. The weather is shaping up to be awesome. It's going to be a little, another one of those kind of cold starts. It looks like we might actually be above freezing, like into the 30s by the start, but warming up into the 60s by noon, early afternoon. So pack a jacket and also pack some sunscreen. This is an amazing venue. So we are we're hosting the race in the tiny little blues town of Bentonia. For those of you that haven't been there before, no stoplight kind of town, and it is home to the Blue Front Cafe. If you've never heard of the Blue Front before, it's been there for I don't know how many years, 60 plus years. It's owned by a gentleman named Jimmy Duck Holmes, who is a Grammy-nominated blues artist. He was nominated for the Grammys last year, and we'll actually have Jimmy and another band playing for us in the afternoon. So we're really stoked about Bentonia. Compared to the other courses, Bentonia is much more of like a rural course. So not in any national forest, just on sort of backcountry gravel roads. There are sections of pavement, particularly on the 100-miler, that link those sections of gravel together. I would guesstimate that the 50 is about 80% gravel or so, and the 100 is probably closer to like a 70-30 split. But a wonderful course. Probably a little bit more traffic than some of the other courses in Oxford, Ackerman, and Hattiesburg. So absolutely follow the rules of the road. We're also super stoked for this race because we have a lot of our partners coming. So Jeremy from Lauf will be there. He'll have a tent set up with a number of demo bikes. So if you've never ridden a Lauf before or checked one out, definitely stop by and see Jeremy. John and Vinny from Cantu Wheels will be there. John will be racing. Vinny will be taking photos, which we're really excited about. The packet pickup on Friday night from 5 to 7 is at the bike crossing in Ridgeland in their new building. The address is in this Know Before You Go email. And Biloxi Bicycle Works will be hosting our aid station again. So the 50 milers, you guys will hit that aid station once around mile 35 or so. 100 milers, you'll hit it at 35, and then again at mile 90. Like I said, open course, it'll be marked exactly the same as previous routes, with orange and blue stakes. So if the stake is on your left-hand side, it's a left-hand turn. If it's on your right-hand side, it's a right-hand turn. Any complicated intersections will have, one of those yellow plastic signs on it. We have Gary and Stephanie from Schmitz and Jiggles coming back, catering the event this weekend. They were the food truck that was in Ackerman 2 weekends ago. And for any of you racing Skyway, we actually are working with them to get them over to Alabama to cater Skyway as well. They may just end up being like the Ordinary Epics food truck catering company going forward. We really love working with Gary and Stephanie. It is a mass start as always. We'll start the 100s at 7 a.m., all of the 50s at 9, and then the 25-mile fun ride at around 9:30 or so. Everybody should have a DocuSign email in your inbox. If you are not planning on racing, please don't sign it. That kind of tells us that you're not going to be there. But if you are racing, absolutely make sure you open that email and click the DocuSign link. The course is exactly the same as previous years. So this is our third year going with the northern route. So the routes that are posted in the email, like in all the different formats like Garmin Connect and Rabbit GPS and whatnot, they have a 2020 date on them, but just know same exact course as 2020 and in 2021. So with that, y'all, we are super excited about this weekend. It's going to be a great finale for the series, and we will see you in Bentonia.